Is narita din nag-appeal ta og seminar sa Manulife. Manulife. Life insurance mo sila, no? Life insurance.
A long-lost uncle of yours whom you have never seen since you were born suddenly passes away and leaves a will. And the will is his wealth of 10 million pesos, since he couldn't find his heirs, found your name in it, and your name was in his will. And his lawyer calls you and says, "Good morning, ma'am, sir. Your uncle, he left a will for you of 10 million pesos. Now, when you hear that word, what will your reaction be? I will count 1, 2, 3 and just give me your reaction, okay? 1, 2, 3! Jump for joy. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3!
Istorya eh.
Tinulog na? Anyway, let me go to the reason why I asked that question. Because money will excite everyone, right? You're excited about money, no? 29 years ago, that was the time I joined Manulife. But there's a story behind that. What is the story? When I graduated from college, my goal in life was to make money. Now for me at that time, money was not everything. It was the only thing. So I did my best to find out what kind of job I can take to make a lot of money. From several odd jobs, including being a salesman for paints in Manila, getting into an international bank in Manila, but I'm from Cebu, I came back to Cebu. I worked for a businessman. So this is one of my turning points in my career. What happened? This was a big company here in Cebu, and the boss one day called me to the office. He said, "Joe, come here. The boss is calling me. This must be nice, very important. Single me out." So when I went to the office, he said, "I am leaving for Italy in the next few days, and I would like you to take charge of the operations, the visitors, buyers who are coming over, schedule deliveries, everything. So while I'm away, I want you to be in charge of the business." So I jumped up and said, "Sir, yes sir, of course." And I was very happy. So I did what I was told. I worked like the boss in that company while he was away on a trip. And after 2 weeks of doing what he told me to do, I went back to my cubicle exhausted because of the work and sat down on my chair. And then I imagined him. Siguro my boss is there now in Milano, Italy, sitting down in one of those bistros by the road, comfortably sipping his double espresso and watching the beautiful long-haired Italian girls walk by, all because si Jojo wanted to gabantay sa company. Yes. So I thought to myself, Tempa, if I am going to work very hard, which I was doing, and if I'm going to be loyal to somebody, of which I was, why don't I work hard and be loyal to me? Why somebody else pa? So you might be in that situation today, working hard. And by the way, the harder I work, the richer my boss became. So when I sat down, I looked at my whiteboard and I wrote my own wise saying. Wais na saying. The saying went like this. I wrote down, the more you delay, the longer you will stay. Okay? I made that myself. The more you delay, the longer you will stay. Which meant at that time, the longer you postpone your decision, the longer you will also stay in the same situation.
Correct.
So you cannot complain. Kaya mo mag-postpone yung decision. So some of you here might be in that point in your life. You might be in a crossroads in your career, whether to go this way or that way or status quo. Whatever the reason you have, the important point is that you are here. And if you are here, we are providing you the information for you to make that decision. So after that turning point in my life, I went into other businesses, and I'll tell you many stories when we become closer, when you join. I'll not tell you now, no? These are just some points along the way in my life. So I joined Manulife. The one who recruited me, he's no longer around, he's already up in heaven, and I always thank God for him, because were it not for him, I wouldn't be here. He recruited me and asked me one day, "Hey Joe, what do you want to do in life?" I said, "I want to be happy. I want to make you happy. Money." Okay. "How much money do you want to make?" And that was in 1990. I said, "I want to make 40,000 pesos a month." Okay. So come with me to the office. He brought me to the office, explained everything about Manulife, and I got sold to the idea. I joined Manulife. Next. So, did I make 40,000 in that month?
Wala.
I did not make 40,000 that month. Nor did I make 40,000 in the second month, the third month, the fourth month, the fifth month, the sixth month.
Ka.
I didn't make it. Why? I was in Manulife, but Manulife was not in me. That's my journey. So, one day my boss, my mentor again asked me, "Hey Joe, so how do you look at next year? Since this year you were lackluster in your production, how do you look at next year?" I said, "Well, hopefully it's going to be better if, the government improves, if our laws will improve, the market improves, the attitude of the buyers will improve. Hopefully things will be better for me." And he said, "Well, if that's the way you think, next year is going to be the same as your previous year, and the year before that, and the year before that." I said, "What?" "Yes. Because the only way for things to change for you is if you change.
Your way.
And when you change, things will become better for you. If you change." That's why here in Manulife we focus more on personal growth and development. Because if you become a better person, then the money will follow. Sometimes we get the money first before you become better, but the money doesn't last.
Yes.
You need to have the mindset to attract that money, so it will be stable and permanent. Example, a tricycle driver wins a lotto. You heard the story? After 2 years, balik siya tricycle driver. Bro, he became a millionaire, but his mind is not a millionaire. So that's what I mean by personal growth. So things will become better when you get better. So after that, I did hit my 40,000 a month, but it was not easy. The best thing about it is we had a system. So as the panelists here were talking about a while ago, we have a program for that. Uy, na-rejected ko, na-injured ko, we have a program for that. Uy, he said he's not going to get insurance, he's not going to get our products because he has an objection. So may objection lang. He said na, "I will get this program if the moon is full." Ridiculous objection. But we have a program for that. People are not trained to answer, to make objections.
Correct.
But we will train you to answer objections. Okay, there's a difference there. And the objections of the market are all common objections, just like your frequently asked questions. We know what those are already. So don't worry. If you join us, we have a program for those concerns. Whether it's rejection, how to present, what to say, we will take care of that. What do you need to do? The only thing you need to do is to have your dream. If you have a dream and you're willing to follow instructions, we can help you. 2 ingredients lang. Now, some of the perks that we had, I experienced here in Manulife was this. They mentioned it also, is the flexibility of time. Di ba? time is more important than money. Would you agree?
Yes.
Money you can make, time lost is lost forever. But the flexibility of time, I never, ever, since I joined my Manulife career, never ever missed a birthday party or a recital of my daughter. Never. So that will give a clue to some of you on what kind of flexibility of time you can have with our business. You don't have to file a leave here in the business because you're the boss. You don't have to ask your boss to attend to your spouse who's in the hospital because you're the boss. Those days will be gone. And that is what I mean by flexibility of time. You are the boss. Now, if you're the boss, is that good news or bad news? Good news. Can also be bad news. Punya lang ng mata, hospital ka. Alas 9 pa man. Oh, sina? Mga pisa ta. Mga pisa. Alas 12 naman, ngayon po sa ta. Bad news if you're being the boss. So it can be bad news also.
Yeah.
But if you're the boss and you have a goal, which is the requirement, then we can help you make things happen for you. Another perks is when I go to the restaurant, I look at the menu before and I pay particular attention on the right side.
The price.
Okay? Before. Now I don't look at the right side.
Wow.
We're talking about options. I don't mean to be arrogant, flippant about it, but I'm talking about options. Diba? The money, you cannot bring it with you when you go, diba? So why not enjoy it here? I like that house right side. So those are some of the perks you can have with Manulife.
Nice.
If you're looking at monetary. But your motivations will change later on. When you get your dream car. Gusto ko BMW. Oh, yeah. Gusto ko Lexus. Oh.
Land Cruiser.
If you want those cars, we can help you. Get it. Provided you know what it is. You know how much it costs. Ato i-work back kung sa buhaton ninyo. We will work it back in terms of bite-sized activities. Makuha na nyo. Condominium. We'll partner with each other for you to get your dream. What's the quota? Your quota is your dream. That's your quota.
Correct.
Perks, other perks is it's a different feeling if you go swimming in the warm waters of the caldera that's off the coast of Santorini, Greece. Care of Manulife.
Ito, Manila ka ba?
Different ang feeling. Init ang tubig dito. Kaya it is to the volcano, which sank. The volcano is still active, so the water is warm. Jumping off the yacht into the warm waters of the caldera is a different experience.
Iceland.
Or going up and feeling at the top of the world, at the top of the Jungfrau Yak, or the Matterhorn in Switzerland is a different feeling. The Matterhorn, I used to see that only in the Toblerone. You know, Toblerone, I book it. That's the Matterhorn. Wow, we're in the actual mountain of the Matterhorn. Or looking at the ground from 1,000 feet in the air in a hot air balloon over Barcelona. I'm saying this because it can happen to you. These are the things that I am sharing to entice you. That these things can be enjoyed by you. And all these 43 countries that we have attended to were care of Manulife. Manulife paid for it. And while you're there, the only thing that you need to bring is your shopping money. Manulife will not put you in 5-star hotels. They'll put you in luxury hotels. So when I worked hard, before I earned my 40,000, I worked hard, I made a living. But when I work hard on myself, I made a fortune. It's not what you're going to have in this business. You're going to have it. It's what you're going to become. What will you become? Will you become a better person after you join the Manulife business? Because this is not really a career only, but it's a destiny. It's your calling. You are destined to be here. So, in closing, I'd like to just challenge you that, again, most of you came here, or everyone came here for your own particular reason, di ba? Thinking, crossroads, and you're not sure yet. So, there are actually two voices inside you. The voice of the eagle. The eagle says you can do it. You can soar high. You can achieve the dreams that you thought were dead already. It's still possible. That's the voice of the eagle inside you. Kaya ni mo. There's also another voice telling you, who do you think you are? You think, sayo na? Dili na, sayo lang itsura sa'yo. Tanawa si Kwan, may undang na. Tanawa si Kwan. That's the voice of the chicken inside you. The question is, whose voice will you listen to? The voice of the chicken or the voice of the eagle? Huh? Isa man.
Chico.
Alright? I hope you will listen to the voice of the eagle.
Chico.
So you will now
Combine.
soar high. So today, you're either, for those of us, including me before, was working for somebody before, I did not want to put my future into the hands of somebody else. I wanted to be the one to be in control of my destiny. So my favorite business philosopher, si Jim Rohn, he's in YouTube, but he passed already. He said that, let other people lead small lives. Let other people quarrel over small things, but not you. Let other people cry because of small hurts, but not you. Let other people leave their future into someone else's hands, but not you. Alright, so make that choice today. Be a life changer. Thank you for listening. Alright, once again.